start the day slow. Get the millions and lay low. Take my what I'm gon' wait for. Put my bros on the payroll. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind, on my way. Out of sight, out of mind.
Someone comes into my edit suite and decides they have an opportunity to leak on Twitter what all the new Fram.io options are going to be. In 5 seconds, we just generated that forensic watermark, and as I play back, there's really nothing to see here. But this video is forensically watermarked. We have this little fingerprint icon up here for viewer assurance and compliance that says forensic watermarking is on. This security feature is not visible, and this session is logged with your user ID. This again drives awareness and compliance for all of your users. Now the cool thing about this feature is if I were to film this computer with my phone and then I posted that on Twitter, I could take that video, I could take it to Fram.io support, and within a matter of hours with a 99% success rate, by taking the little invisible dots flying all over this watermark, I can find out the account information, the team information, the project information, the playback location, the playback time, and the name of the user who was last responsible for the custody, security, and responsibility of this asset. In other words, if you leak an asset with forensic watermarking on it, you're in big, deep trouble.
Out of sight, out of mind, on my way, I've been blind to it. Yeah. All these suckers, all these busts, all these leeches, now I'm not blind to it.
Hey, this is Brandon Washington here at NAB, and really I'm just having a great time getting a chance to meet awesome people and check out all the new tech in the filmmaking industry. There's been so much new stuff coming out over the last couple of years that personally it can be overwhelming but also super exciting, and so I'm here just testing it out, seeing what really sticks and seeing what's really going to make its way into the future of filmmaking. So I'm excited about this event, and hopefully you guys get a chance to come out and check it out someday.
I just make 10 in a week. I can make 10 in a day. I'ma wake up on the beach. I'ma wake up in the day.
This is all in one system. We have camera, we have sensor, we have gimbal, we have brain, transmission, and monitoring in one system, basically. One of the other pretty amazing parts of this, which made it stand out, was our fourth axis. We call it the Z-axis. I like to call it the chicken head axis because it stabilizes up and down like this. So very nice for sports, high-speed stuff like that. In the automotive world, also really big as well, because you know the cars do a lot of this. So being able to stabilize this is huge. And if you look at the screen, when I do this here, it is super stable. I mean, it's really counteracting all of my movement right now. We can also, if we don't want that, we can go ahead and turn it off. And then we have basically like an RS3 3-axis gimbal. But a built-in 6K sensor up to 60 frames per second.
What are the recording codecs?
Yep, we have quite a few. I'll put this down here. We do have ProRes RAW, which is awesome. We get the RAW in there, ProRes RAW. 6K resolution, ProRes RAW.
We're showcasing our deep Unreal integration using.
And then if we want to go, we have everything underneath. 4444.
Which is actually available for free.
We have 422, HQ, and LQ, as well as an H.264.
Directly into.
We're here at NAB, and I'm so excited to meet one of my supporters here at the DJI booth. I am a content creator. My name is Erwin Marino. I'm from Louisiana. We out here in Las Vegas having a good time, and yeah, that's it. We're here and enjoying it.
So if you feel it, yeah, it'll be like a belt. It'll sit right there. This, usually you don't have to wear this, but we just want to make sure since it's just in case it doesn't fall off. But actually, the other nice thing is when you're not filming, you can use this to kind of rest it against your body.
Like this.
And if you tighten it a little bit,
you just rest it like this.
You can also push against it, you know, like a stabilizing type of thing. Yeah, so I like pushing against the straps as a stabilization.
They play it small.
But the cool thing about that is...
Are you familiar with active tracking?
Yeah, I just tapped on it now.
And you can also use this button. So if you have the yellow thing around somebody's face, you can just press this to automatically track them. How loud is it?
Oh, well,
light. I can't even feel the bag on my back.
Yeah, no, it's not like putting an easy rig.
Yeah.
It's not like this. You're
You feel this one more than you feel this one.
It's cool. The straps are cool because you can
and
instead of it. Yeah.
This is nice.
So if you don't have track on, what you can do is if you hold this button right there, now it's dragging him. If you let go, it'll stop dragging. You can go.
Oh, so this is more like
yeah.
So this is more like a manual
That's
control.
a manual track. Yeah.
Nice.
I might fly to LA. I'ma get rich on pain. I'ma get rich just saying. I'ma get rich on pain. Slap me, I leave my stain. Bad little bitty keep brain. Storm my wrist on rain. Ran up out the bank like it's a robbery. Take care of my mommy, I know she proud of me. Yeah, I want as by the case low. Get the millions and lay low. Take mine, what I'm gonna wait for. Put my bros on the payroll. Out of sight, out of mind, out my way.
Hi, so we're at the Ken Infinity booth. We have the Edge 6K here. This is our large format sensor camera. It shoots 6K codecs all the way up to quad 4 XQ. It includes internal ND. Right now we are at 0.6. It's stepless all the way to 2.4. Shoots to our Kenny mags. This is a 1 terabyte. Includes a USB-C, so you can plug this directly in. You do not need a reader. You also don't need to eject the media from the camera. You can stick it straight in and you're ready to go. You can also shoot Super 35 up to 4K DCI. So it's kind of like having 2 sensors in one. What else do I need to talk about here? It's dual native ISO. It's 800 and 5120, which is super beneficial if you do any sort of dock work or any sort of low light work. And 5120 is very clean.
Is it all manual lens or autofocus?
It's all manual. There's a cinema lens, but there are various options. We have this PD movie here that's coming out that is will add autofocus to any sort of lens.
So that's a different accessory.
That's a different accessory, absolutely. On the back here, V-mount batteries. And once you remove this here, you can actually use a BPU battery. Let me grab it. These will power the camera for 45 minutes. So if you want to make this really small to put on a gimbal, you can just add this here. And this will power the camera for 45 minutes. So you have multiple battery mounting options. The screen is also touchscreen. So we have a 5-inch and a 7-inch version. So you can change your frame rate, you can change your shutter speed, your ISO, your white balance as well. So on the side of the camera here, you'll notice that we have a cable, a single cable that runs power and SDI to our monitor, which leaves us with 2 free SDI ports. So right now we're running into a wireless video, but you have another SDI port that you can use. You can use all 4 of these simultaneously. You don't need to use only 2 and only 2, which is a nice added feature. We also have run stop. We have our headphone jack here. We have time code as well. We have an Ethernet port, and this is our power cable. So if you notice, this power cable is only 65 watts. So it's a very small, it's not a big bulky power cable, so you can travel with this. It's very, very easy to use. We are coming out with a side handle in the future. So that's what these ports, exterior 1 and exterior 2 are for. And then when you bring the camera around to the front, you'll see our video ports here, 1 and 2. We have a lens port for lens data. And we have a 3.5 millimeter jack for other audio devices. And on the top here, we have 2 48 volt phantom power for your XLR. So you can use so many different options. There's just tons and tons of flexibility for configuration.
Out my way, out of sight, out of mind, out my way, out of sight, out of mind, out my way, out of sight, out of mind, out my way. Anything I do it. Ain't nothing to it, just do it. Chest cause I influence. Bank on flow, yeah, fluids. I go dumb, go stupid. Bought a whole house, the roof is. Why you talking bad about me? New coupe, yeah, like a 2-fizz. Yeah, if you saying that, shoot a zero out. Talking on my back, try to tear me down. I just want M's, yeah, millions. You just try to move at your granny house. Now I'm wearing brands that I can't pronounce. Money on the floor, try to make it bounce. Money in the safe, it's the safest route. Promise to my kids, I'ma make it out. I want M's by the case, Lord.
Hey, what up, man? It's Trey James, CEO of Production Rockstars, checking in at NAB 2023, right here at the Black Magic booth with Asuquo Travels Production, man. Glad to be here. I met this dude on Twitter, Facebook several months ago last year, and the man's been persistent, staying on me, reaching out, and he found me at NAB. So I love hustlers. I love people who stay consistent. I love people who grind, even though I can't respond to every message, but hey, man, he stayed on me and we here. So hopefully we get to work with this dude in the future, man. But check out his production, check out his work, man. Check out Production Rockstars, and we'll see y'all hopefully next year at NAB, man.